After a roller coaster 2025, the Port of Los Angeles is on track to have its third busiest year on record. That comes after rapidly shifting tariff policies threaten multiple businesses that rely on shipping. 7 months ago, we spoke to Gene Seroka, the executive director of the Port of Los Angeles, about the changes in the way that companies, big and small, are approaching inventory.
You had a run-up of inventory being pulled forward by some of the major retailers, home improvement stores, but not everybody can do that. Small to middle-sized folks were kind of caught in the middle. Don't have the wherewithal to be able to bring product in early. And now, do I buy at these super higher prices? And if I do, can I pass on the cost to the consumer?
And Gene Seroka joins us now. Gene, good to see you again. Despite all this changing policy, this was your third busiest year on record. What do you attribute that to?
Oh, good evening, Lindsay. And it's almost like we talked about in May. When hard policy came out, importers slammed on the brakes, waiting for direction, whether that be another announcement out of Washington in 2 hours, 2 days, or 2 months. And then when that policy was softened and deadlines on trade negotiations extended, importers saw a window, and did that cargo come through very fast? So in the end, it was very unpredictable, but it was the story of our workforce responding to all the ups and downs and moving that amount of cargo without one ship backed up and no congestion.
How have small and large businesses been navigating this? What are they telling you?
It's been across the board, but also very similar to what we predicted. We've heard now that the price of a new car has crossed the $50,000 mark in the United States for the first time. The CEOs of major car companies have been saying that there are billions of dollars of tariff exposure, and it's the small to medium-sized importer that seemingly had to dip into their savings to pay for these elevated cost of goods and difficulty passing on those costs for fear of not being able to compete with the larger companies.
How has volume from China changed?
Take you back to 2018 when this first trade policy came into play. About 60% of our business was with China. Today, it's 40% and dropping. But I was in the country 2 times over the last several months, and there for the announcement of the 15th five-year plan, where the China leadership said we're not only just exporting products, we're now exporting our manufacturing expertise. China is investing in Southeast Asia and South Asia businesses and factories alike now.
What pain points do you foresee in 2026?
There are a lot of unknowns. I think this year's cargo was elevated because of that advance of inventory and those windows of opportunity. Next year, we'll be down maybe single digits in cargo volume overall based on import volume. But will the American farmer get back ramped up in selling their products to China and other locations? Third countries have really taken that space. Will the American consumer's willingness to buy get stronger? The latest consumer sentiment report said that we're pretty somber about the outlook in the future. And lastly, what impact will the Supreme Court case on tariffs have to the importing community, and will that loosen up opportunities for exports? So overall, I don't see us falling off a cliff as a leading indicator of the U.S. economy, but there is upside if a few of these items go our way.
Gene Seroka, always good to talk to you. Thank you.